I mean, I think everybody was just caught off guard by it. I think the first thing being, there's always so many rumors in our business, and everybody talks about everything that you think you would have heard of something like this coming, or I guess some of these guys must have been investigated beforehand, so some word may have got out amongst the schools or the players, but nobody seemed to know anything, and so I think shock was the first thing. I think the other question is, how it's going to affect. I think with anything that happens along this magnitude, changes are oftentimes a part of it. So, and I think with the media and the NCAA and people talking, I don't blame anybody, but I mean, it's obviously something that's been talked about before and discussed, but it's been brought out in the open and I guess proven by some degree that it's going to lead to some changes, and I anticipate that affecting some things. And I'm on the board of directors for the NABC. I'm on a couple committees with the NCAA, so it's interesting that we had been talking about some things earlier, and I had just been talking to both the head of the NCAA and the NABC basketball, NCAA basketball, about a couple things I thought would be better for our system in basketball just a couple days prior to. So one of the things I said was, they was talking about recruiting in the high school level. We go out these last couple of weeks. These kids are all playing at their high school, and they're playing in fall leagues, and so they're playing other high schools in fall leagues. But we can't go to those games. We can't see them play. We can go watch them practice at their school, but we can't see them play in this fall league later that night. So oftentimes they won't even practice. They won't work out at the school because they have a fall league that night. So we go there, can't watch them because they don't do anything, and then they go play in the fall league and play a really good game. And we can't be there for that. So that's something that doesn't make any sense. We say we want to recruit out of the high schools, and here they are playing against each other, and we can't go see them play. And actually it takes away from other time that we could see them on that same day and opportunities. So that's something I've been fighting for a while. I hope this may be something that leads to that when it's all Sunday. I think we'll see improvements. I think it's a good day, to be honest. I think some things will get cleaned up and talked about, discussed, and hopefully there becomes improvements from what we heard the other day.
How do you safeguard your program at TCU from allowing something like that to happen, like what happened at Louisville and some of the other schools?
Nobody is. You have to. I think going with the belief that no one, no school, no program is untouchable. I mean, no one can either not make an honest mistake or go out and obviously do something with all intentions of breaking a rule. So you just constantly, we meet every day as a staff, and every day we touch in some area of compliance. We talk about something. We have regular meetings with our compliance department. I mean, they do a very good job, and sometimes it can be taxing on you. We get lectured a lot, and I lecture our staff a lot about these things, and you just constantly, I think you can't walk around with arrogance and think like it can't happen at your place. I mean, it can happen anywhere. And like I said, I mean, it could be somebody outside your program, or somebody going rogue inside your program, or just an honest mistake. So there's all different ways of these things occurring. You just constantly have to address it, talk about it, and again, don't be arrogant about it, and certainly not take joy in anybody other struggles too. I think that's important to recognize. Hopefully, learn from what somebody else